Hi guys, and welcome back to Double the Reaction.
If you don't know who we are, my name is Molly and this is Matt. We are full-time travel vloggers under the travel page, Dabble and Travel, and we're looking extremely pale at the minute. The lighting.
Apart from tan line. Look at that tan line. That tan line is atrocious.
Yeah, I know. I don't have one because I wore a bikini, and we're back to the cold weather in the UK at the minute. Let us know how lockdown's going for you. My hair is basically dark brown.
Yeah, how are your lockdown haircuts looking? Has anyone attempted a lockdown?
Turn your head to the side. Look how long that is.
That's long for me on the side. That is long on the side. Has anyone attempted a lockdown haircut, or have you let your hair get out of control? Let us know. Send them pictures actually. Send us some pictures to our Instagram at Double and Travel. Luckily the hairdresser's actually open on this Saturday.
Is it
4th of July?
Oh yeah.
4th of July, but my hairdressers, barbers, you have to make appointments, and like an idiot I forgot to make an appointment.
Yeah.
So my hair could be out of control for a bit longer. Molly has cut it a couple of times, but
for me, I'm just letting mine grow out a bit. I thought whilst, you know, we're not travelling, we might as well let my hair, you know, grow. I don't like it, but we'll go with it. We'll go with the flow.
It does look like travel is back on the horizon though, with a lot of European countries opening their doors, sort of. The only problem is in the UK is once you go to that country, coming back, you have to do a 2-week quarantine in the UK, which wouldn't be an issue for us, but if you're going on holidays are quite hard at the moment.
Exactly. But we appreciate all your recommendations, and we've been looking at all of them. Today is something that is very relevant and is basically quite shocking, actually.
Yeah, so we got it wasn't necessarily a recommendation, we got told that India had...
God, did you hear my hip?
Your hip just clicked badly. India had banned...
What's with the lighting?
I like the lighting, it's light. Right. Can I continue?
Sorry.
I'll continue.
Yeah.
India has banned TikTok and 59 other apps. It is basically a retaliation to China after the growing conflict on the border, which led to the loss of lives of numerous Indian soldiers after, I presume, China attacked them on the border. So TikTok is now banned apparently in India, which is huge because TikTok had become really big in India. India were
the biggest users of TikTok. We have got TikTok, but no, we do not use it, but I do enjoy watching it.
They're quite funny to watch, aren't they? But I'm intrigued to know like the details behind it. So we have actually found a video that we hope...
I'm still waiting for the headphone. My hand was like this.
I couldn't figure out that it explains it in the right way, so we know exactly why it was banned, the ins and outs, the political reasons, and so forth. Let's watch it.
For the last few weeks, China has been playing mind games with India on many fronts. Now in one bold move that even many Chinese experts could not predict, by banning multiple Chinese apps, India has changed the entire scenario.
Why not?
According to the Chinese government's mouthpiece, ultranationalism appears to have taken over India, which is responsible for calls for boycotting Chinese products. Well, Chinese media can say what it wants, but the official statement from India cites data security as its primary concern. So, did this move from India come as a shock to China? The answer should be yes.
I did actually see, or the message that somebody sent me was that China was taking all of the Indian people's data and using it
because you're signing up. We actually had this worry over here in the UK as well, that we were looking to upgrade our services from 4G to 5G, so having new...
They have though, haven't they?
It hasn't probably been done yet, but that was going to be done by Huawei, which is a Chinese company, and there was a bit of... like, people were worried in the UK about that, so I suppose that's similar there.
Yeah, except it's slightly different with the TikTok, because you have to give all your details, and then they literally have everything on you.
It should be pointed out that some experts in China were almost overconfident about India's reliability on Chinese products, and it appears that India has finally started to respond. But there is one thing that some Chinese analysts tend to forget. Why should China complain anyway? If China can ban American apps in China, India can also ban Chinese apps in
Doing
India.
the same, it's just the same.
Experts believe that if China doesn't change its ways, things can even worsen for China. After seeing India's bold move, other countries may start banning Chinese apps too.
No more TikTok.
Yes, it can happen. It could be America. As far as TikTok is concerned, there were concerned voices in America long before the recent tensions between India and China.
Didn't know that.
So, will this move have an economic impact on India? The answer to that question should not be very complicated. There is nothing that can be considered more important and valuable than India's national security.
Exactly.
The financial aspects of a nation's security are so high that any economic gain due to such apps is too small to even consider.
Yeah, exactly. It's only,
The amount that India is forced to spend for its defense preparedness due to a hostile neighbor and
Oh
the
my God,
sacrifices
yeah.
of Indian soldiers are very valuable for India.
Yeah, exactly. That's a lot more
Instead of
valuable than an
calculating
app
the
and then
economic
getting all your
impact on
security.
India, China should worry about the future of these Chinese apps without India. India, with its massive young and tech-savvy population, is a golden bird for any
Exactly, they'll be
startup
making
which
their
has
own
global
apps.
ambitions. As far as India is concerned, this only signals a massive economic opportunity for Indian apps and startups. This ban doesn't mean an end to the aspirations of India's youth. It means a new beginning. If India plans things well, someday Made in India apps will challenge the
Exactly,
Chinese
and there's so
apps
many
in the
other
global market.
apps and social media platforms that they
Finally,
can use
if you are
anyway.
curious
Exactly.
to know about the researches and studies which confirm how these Chinese apps hurt India's national interests, then you must watch these 2 episodes that I previously published. See you again.
Is it going
Short
to check
but
'cause
sweet.
there's 15 seconds after? Oh, it's just us.
Just her work. There you go.
It's a really difficult one, isn't it? Because, you know, countries do want to sanction China for many things
Exactly.
that are going on at the minute.
Especially what's happened at the border with that incident. And then if then
Exactly.
from that, maybe it caused another reaction from China and
You
they've
never
got
know
their
what the right
data.
thing-
You don't
yeah.
want to give up your data, and there's a lot of other apps out there, and your country's data protection is a lot more important than a couple of
Well, as you
social media
said,
apps. There's a lot
national
more.
security is the most important thing, isn't it?
India has the highest growing economy. They can make their own apps. There is their own apps. There's other apps out there already. So
We're rooting for
goodbye,
India.
goodbye TikTok at the moment. Looks like we might have to like delete TikTok maybe.
You don't really need TikTok anyways. Like, you know, but I want to know what the other 59 apps were.
Yeah, let us know. And what do you think about this situation? Do you think it was a good move by India to ban these apps, or do you believe it was a step too far that could cause further retaliation from China? Let us know. Very interesting, ongoing story.
Lots of the comments are saying, why should we support a country where they attack our soldiers? And I think that's a very important point. Why should everyone give support to this one country or a country that causes a lot of upset?
Yeah, exactly. What happened on the border was so unnecessary and didn't need to happen. India don't attack countries. It's a known fact. They only retaliate. And this is a good way to retaliate. Ban an app.
Yeah.
Good way to retaliate.
What's the word? It's very... There's a word for it that I can't think of. My
Come on,
brain's
that word.
not with
What
it
word is
today.
Molly thinking of? I don't know.
What word do I think of? It's a really, like, calm. We'll go with calm because that's
It's a measured approach.
It's a measured... It wasn't what I was thinking, but that's even better.
It's a very measured approach.
You're very clever.
Thank you. I don't think I am. But yeah, thank you for your recommendations. Keep them coming. We really enjoy them. Like, this is a really ongoing story.
Yeah.
And I wonder what's going to happen next. I'm very interested to see.
We do like to do things other than reactions. So although this is a reaction, it's more based on like a true and current story. Remember to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it.
And if you're new around here...
I was going to say it and I was like,
It's
oh no,
my-
I'm with
that is
him now.
my
Yeah,
ending.
but when I do it on my own, I do it. So...
I'm ready. And if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe, drop us a like.
And keep on dabbling.